The terrifying truth about people who never ask for help. Have you ever been the person who always answers, "I'm okay," even when the world around you seems to be falling apart at the seams? Welcome back to Phantomation. Today, we are exploring the silent weight of the burden bearers, those who are always the reliable anchor for everyone else around them. You might be the one everyone turns to, the one who never says no, yet you feel most lonely within your own strength and resilience. Behind that dependable exterior lies a heart that is often exhausted, carrying the unspoken grief of 1,000 ignored needs and suppressed emotions. Even when you are at your breaking point, the world continues to ask for more, and you find it impossible to turn them away. This resilience usually isn't born by choice. It is often forged in the fires of a childhood where you had to be the emotional anchor. Perhaps you learned early on that the only way to be loved or to keep your family stable was to become a mature child. You were praised for being low maintenance, for not having needs, and for always being the one who understood everyone else's pain but your own. Slowly, you learned to hide your personal requirements to prioritize the stability of those around you, thinking your own voice didn't truly matter. As years passed, this habit became your identity. You became the person who carries it all, never realizing the heavy toll it takes on you. You became so good at being strong that you eventually forgot how to ask for help, or even how to recognize when you needed it. There is a heartbreaking paradox in being reliable. When you are too good at overcoming difficulties alone, people assume you don't need anyone. They see your success and your steady hand, but they fail to see the trembling legs and the isolation that comes with being at the top. You might try to reach out, but because you have conditioned everyone to see you as invincible, your cries for help are often misinterpreted. They wave back with a smile, assuming you are just saying hello, never imagining that the hand you've extended is actually searching for a lifeline. You become trapped in the role of the fixer, bound by the invisible expectations of a world that has grown comfortable leaning entirely on you. We forget that even the sturdiest trees need water to survive, and even the strongest souls need a shoulder to lean on sometimes. The price of being the reliable one is often a deep internal burnout that no one else sees until it is far too late. You feel lonely not because you are alone, but because no one truly knows the person living behind the mask of forced competence. You begin to bottle up your emotions, locking them away in jars so they don't inconvenience others, until your internal shelves are completely full. The weight of these suppressed feelings starts to crush you, turning your reliability into a cage that prevents you from being human. You start to feel like a tool rather than a person, a resource for others to use instead of a human being worthy of care. The gratitude of others becomes a heavy burden when it is predicated on you never showing weakness or asking for anything in return. But there is a path back to yourself. The first step toward healing is realizing that your vulnerability is not a failure. You must learn to draw boundaries. Creating a space for yourself isn't selfish. It is a necessary act of survival for your soul. Saying no when you are overwhelmed does not make you a bad person. It means you are finally beginning to respect your own limits. As you practice setting these limits, you'll find that the people who truly love you will stay, while those who only used you may fade. When someone offers help, try not to push it away. Allowing others to support you is an act of trust that strengthens your connections. You are allowing them the privilege of loving you for who you are, not just for what you can do for them. Start small. Try sharing a tiny fear or a minor worry with someone you trust. You don't have to reveal everything all at once. Don't wait until you completely collapse to ask for help. Shedding the weight bit by bit makes the journey much more bearable. Real connection only blossoms when we dare to remove the mask. It is in our shared struggles that we find true belonging. Letting your feelings out doesn't create chaos. It creates room for peace and genuine understanding within your own heart and mind. You'll find that being human is much more rewarding than being a hero. You deserve to be seen, heard, and cared for too. By being honest about your needs, you teach others how to love you properly, creating a balance that sustains both you and them. You have spent so much of your life being a pillar for others. It is finally time to be a pillar for yourself. You don't need to be perfectly strong to be worthy of love. Your worth is inherent, not something you have to earn through service.
Thanks for watching. More stories await. Please subscribe.